Now, with the channel name of Badger Workshop, it's probably quite obvious that I'm a bit into wildlife and nature. Over the years, I've done many woodworking projects related to it. I've made bird tables and bird feeders, bug hotels, hedgehog houses, and in this house, I've made a cat house for the neighbours' cats. It's pretty cold out at the moment, so I think the wildlife needs an extra bit of help. I'm thinking I can make a bird feeding table. Now, I found out some bits of pallet wood and I've run them through the thicknesser to clean them up. I've then got a plane, hand plane, and cleaned up one edge. Now, on the table saw, I'm going to clean up the second edge. Now, I've been thinking about where to actually position this, and I think it might be rather nice somewhere I can actually see it from the workshop. So how about mounting it on this fence post, but up a little higher so that the cats can't get to it? Now I know where it's going to go and roughly what size it will need to be, I'm going to use the miter gauge to put a square edge on the ends of these boards. These boards need cutting to length, but I want it to have a pitched roof. So I'm going to cut them to length at a 45-degree angle. Did you hear that bang that went off when I was cutting? That was the brake of the Sawstop table saw. I've had this saw a year and a half now, and that's the first time I've set the brake off. Not because my hands were near the blade, because I did something else stupid, and that's when you use the miter gauge with the blade at 45 degrees, you've got to move the fence along. I totally forgot, and the aluminium of the fence contacted the blade and set it off. So I've lost a brake and I've lost a blade, so an expensive mistake. Luckily I had a spare of both, so we can try that again now. I managed not to mess it up that time, so I have the two sides. Now I need a back piece that I also want to taper up with a 45-degree angle. So now I'm going to get that cut, but instead of tilting the blade, I'm going to tilt it the miter gauge and making sure it's out the way. So I've got the two sides that have the 45 at the top and the back piece that goes to a 45 as well. Now, I think these sides are too chunky. The bottom half of them is only there to support it. So what I'm going to do is mark out and remove some material with the bandsaw. The sides that are acting as support look better for a thin down, but the sides of the actual box don't need to be so solid. It's not a bird box, it's a table. So what I think I can do is mark out and cut out a little bird's mouth on the side to open them up a little. Now to get this put together, I've got some exterior grade wood glue and some nails. So I'm going to get it glued and tack together. For the roof, I've got two bits that I've cut with 45 degrees on, so they can just meet in the middle and get hammered into place. I think one last thing I'm going to add to this is just a little bit of wood. There's going to be a lip at the front to keep all the bird food from just spilling out. That's it together then, so I'm going to leave it all to dry while I go and have a look, see if I can find any paint. I think that will work. It's the same green I used to do the trellising at the front of the workshop. Now I did leave this all to dry, so now I can give it a quick sand down. Now let's get a couple of coats of this garden paint on here. The paint is dry on this, so it needs to get installed, but before I do, I'm going to start some screws in it. Right, let's go and get this put into place. So I have some bird seed. Let's get some put on the table and see if we can attract some wildlife into the garden. So that's it all done. I can see it out my window. I think it takes a little bit of time for birds to get used to it and start landing on it, but I will keep you updated. Well, and you should be able to see it through the window yourselves. Definitely nice to attract some birds to the garden. There is these couple of cats about, but they're both 15 years old, so I don't think they're going to be able to get up there. And because I've opened up the sides of it, I think any birds can see cats sneaking up on them. So thanks for watching everyone. Thanks to my patrons, and please subscribe for more videos.